Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Mina.
Oh, what are they gonna do?
Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Yes. Harvey Keenum.
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute.
Disentangle. Eject.
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bedbug.
There's some size of bow in the back of her dress.
Lovely as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel. Mina, the lock.
Thanks, ladies.
Stobart, be a pal. Get these harpies off me. Ooh.
Okay, can we go in? Oh, it's going in by itself. Meanwhile, in London.
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar Stone at the British Museum.
Okay. Better talk to this guy, the attendant.
Can I help you, miss?
Have you ever heard of an English sea captain called El Draco?
El Draco? Not a very English name.
I think that's what the Spanish would have called him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
16th century. Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Francis Drake? Have you got anything here that belonged to him?
Indeed, miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Where are they though?
The carving looked Buddhist in subject, but Mesoamerican in execution. There was a huge carving of somebody who must have been important once. It was a small, flat square of polished obsidian. Nothing like the one I was looking for.
Why we get the
According
tingly
to the
noises
caption,
again?
This was the scrying mirror given to Dr. John Dee by Sir Francis Drake.
So can we not take that? It's locked.
The cabinet was locked.
Oh, look at the face. We've got a handbag. What's her handbag for? Let's go talk to him again. Oh, there's another cabinet over here.
The cabinet contained a dagger decorated with Mayan designs.
The music.
The cabinet was locked.
Yeah. Oh, it's a telephone.
It was a phone, probably for staff only.
Let's try it.
I didn't need to make a call.
Yes, you do.
Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me.
Can we? Oh, we can go through there. Maybe we should talk to him again.
What can you tell me about the scrying mirror?
Ah, that belonged to the alchemist and part-time Elizabethan spy, Dr. John Dee. It was brought back from the New World by Sir Francis Drake and presented to him. It's Mayan, you know.
What is a scrying mirror?
It's rather like a crystal ball, and you can't see anything in it. Apparently, he had a partner who used it to talk with angels. If you ask me, you were barking mad.
It didn't look anything like the Coyote Stone. This one was like a little black shaving mirror. Is the scrying mirror the only piece of obsidian Drake gave Dean?
Funny you should ask. There's another called the Jaguar Stone.
That's the one we want.
Said there were angels in the mirror, but devils in that stone.
Can I take a closer look at Dee's mirror, please?
No, you cannot. That's why the cabinet is locked. They tried some newfangled interactive scheme. And you can guess what happened. Bloody kids ran off with half the exhibits. Hands-on experience, my foot. In my days, it was hands off, I ask you. What do kids know about ancient Mayan civilization? Nothing.
Well, they won't learn anything unless you teach them.
Can you tell me something about the Jaguar Stone?
Certainly, miss. The so-called Jaguar Stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented with, as you already know, the more famous scrying mirror to John Dee. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
I've already... Oh, never mind.
There. John Dee's famous scrying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tis I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me.
Who's that going to be? Oh,
This young lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's from France.
Professor Roubillier?
Eh? What?
You two know each other, do you? Excuse me, the telephone.
Saved by the Bell.
We meet again.
Mademoiselle? France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
Mm.
I thought you were going to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
Oh. We're not going to get to ask the second question.
Your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Ooh. We had the tinkly bells again.
Can you answer me some questions about the Jaguar Stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way. It's gone. Some sods half-inched it.
Half-inched?
Keys
Stolen it
there.
is. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Roubillier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
Right, I want to take this key and open the other cabinet.
It would probably be less suspicious if I kept a...
Let's go open the other cabinet. It's bound to be the same key, isn't it? We might be able to open that one as well.
The key didn't fit this lock.
Oh, so what was the point?
The cabinet was locked.
Can we use it on that one?
The key unlocked the case.
Take the key.
I locked the case again
No,
and took the key.
no.
The key unlocked the case.
Right. Cabinet open. We have a dagger. Now we'll take the key again.
I locked the case again and took the key.
I never
I'm
noticed.
sorry, miss, but
Oh.
I shall have to ask you to stay.
Oh, but surely you don't suspect me of stealing the stone?
No, but you will have to make a statement to the police. You're a witness.
We're going to get out of here.
Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
What's so funny? Oh, never mind.
Japanese tourists. We've got a curtain.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
You could tell him the dagger's missing as well.
Take a look at this.
What are you doing with that?
Just looking. What was it used for?
It's a sacrificial dagger, and I'd feel a lot happier if you put it down.
I didn't steal the stone. I was nowhere near it.
So who do you suppose did steal it?
It must have been Oublié.
Huh! Begging your pardon, but he's a man of letters.
And
Professor.
So was Moriarty. Man of letters or not, he's your culprit. Don't you think it's suspicious that Oublié has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess, moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublié.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
okay, we can make our escape. While he's away. Come on, let me at the curtain.
Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublié, and fast.
Oh, it's
The
locked.
doors were securely...
Let's head this way quick. Oh, no, the key wouldn't open there, would it?
Please, miss. Don't go.
Okay.
Maybe we try the key on it. Maybe we just shut the curtain while we're there. Hide behind the curtain.
The doors were securely locked.
Use the dagger.
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
We're through. Meanwhile, back at Ketch's Landing with George.
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
I've got a ship.
It was a beautifully crafted model of a sailing ship.
I wonder if the cube is hidden inside the ship.
Too fragile to touch.
Oh, sounds like it, doesn't it?
It was an old book with spidery writing covering the open pages. March 20th, 1676. Engaged frigate off Fan Salvador? It was garbage. Huh. I guess being a pirate didn't require too many academic qualifications.
No, there was no such letters on S a long time ago.
Ketch got wind of the approach of a fleet of English ships. It seemed the new governor had not shared his predecessor's views on Ketch's activities. They were out for his blood. Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
This looks out of place completely, doesn't it? Graphically. This chest. We've got a quill.
That might come in useful, in ticklish situations. It was an indented well in the corner of the desk. I guess it was intended to hold ink, but it seemed unnecessarily wide. Maybe Ketch had used it to hold his rum bottles steady in heavy seas.
Okay, so we probably have to put something in there.
The top surface of the desk had a large recessed area set into it. I guessed it was intended to stop things rolling off in heavy seas. There was also an inkwell and the small hole where the quill had been. That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there. It was firmly attached to the desk.
We poke something down into it. No. Got a chart.
It was an actual pirate ship chart. Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what?
Put it on there.
The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk. That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there. The desk had obviously been cut to fit the chart, or maybe vice versa.
Okay, have a look at this sea chest.
Surprise!
Emily.
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? I'm never gonna grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws,
Jeez.
make your mind up.
We'll ask about
What
the
can you
pirate.
tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah? Boy, that's interesting.
He was a sailor captain. This is his house.
What about Rio?
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
'Cause Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad. Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when the Lord handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
Coal.
I bet you can't keep this piece of coal in your mouth for the next half hour.
Could too. I could keep it in my mouth for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah? Go on then. Prove it.
Don't want to. And if you try to make me, I'll tell Aunt Mina.
Look, an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
Not impressed, eh?
Would you like to play darts?
No?
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you catch.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
Do you know how to
Theodolite.
use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school. Not until 5th grade.
I guess we're going to have to look about more. Can we look in the chest? Or is it just going to close it?
Maybe that wheel was from Ketch's ship. Suddenly, I was 12 years old again. Hard a port, bosun. Aye, aye, Captain Stobart. She cannot take it, Captain. My lad's dead. Abandoned ship.
So just going to turn it, yep.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
Okay, what's this? A bell?
It was a ship's bell.
Can I take the bell?
2 bells and all's well. Pirates were cool.
We've got a cutlass. And we've got a barrel.
It was a shiny and very sharp-looking pirate's cutlass.
Can I take it?
It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action of my life. Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobart had a nasty experience in a water butt once.
So what was in it? Got anything else over here? Poster, clock, lantern. You can take the lantern. So let's take the lantern.
Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
Why is he still holding it? Have we got to put it somewhere? Would it fit into this big inkwell? Ah, it
The
does.
lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate.
What you doing, Jaws?
I've put the lantern in the inkwell. See? It fits.
Why?
Because it was cut to fit.
Why?
Because sneaky old Captain Ketch made it that way.
Why?
What is with all the questions?
'Cause I'm interested.
Why?
'Cause I have the insatiable curiosity of the young.
Why?
All right. Truce.
Is that to cast a shadow onto the map? Do we need to stick something? We need to put something in there, don't we? She's got a cross around her neck, the same as in the photo.
Why don't you run along and play?
Aunt Mina told me, stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors.
So is that the same cross?
Beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy.
Yeah, cross.
That cross you're wearing, Emily?
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
It's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
Are we going to try everything?
She wouldn't have been interested. She wouldn't have been interested. She wouldn't have been interested. She wouldn't have been interested.
Did we do the feather? Was that what we just did?
She wouldn't have been interested.
I forgot what one I was working on.
She wouldn't have been interested. She wouldn't have been interested.
Why not?
She wouldn't have been interested.
Well, she can't. She's not allowed that because we need it.
She wouldn't have been interested.
So we just got the coal.
She wouldn't have been interested. So we don't have anything to give her. So what are we going to give her? We might give her the cat. I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
I wonder if Rio would know anything she would like. Because he knows her well. Yeah, look.
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape, and when you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night, when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said, how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? A sicker puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy. I don't see how I'm gonna catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
How'd you catch her?
What do you need to catch a tiger fish?
One of them real fancy flies like the rich fishermen use.
I hope you've not brought a mouse in. Why are you sitting over there? Eh? What about this feather then?
Any use for a quill?
What's a quill?
It's what people used to write with in Captain Ketch's days.
No, man. I'd sooner be fishing.
So, it was just my partner's messaging. Right. So there's no shells, is there, lying about? No, I can't go further that way. Still got the net. This always looked like something here, but it's not. Is there anything we can give him? What did he say he needed? He wants me to give him a fishing fly. What? See, that could almost be used as a fishing fly. Maybe some feathers or something. Can we combine that too to
That
make...
wouldn't work.
No. Can we get some feathers off of that? How do we get some feathers off of that? Sorry, my partner's messed up. I wonder if we give the feather to the cat, because I mean our cat loves feathers. Both our cats love feathers, especially when they rip them off the birds that they take in. Can we do that?
The cat made short work of the feather, tearing it into a blizzard of small pieces.
Okay, so we've got some feather shreds. Can we combine them with the dart, or...
Wrong,
No.
wrong.
Maybe we just...
The quill had been torn into small pieces.
Maybe we just give that to Vio, see what he can do with them.
Hey, this is just what you need to make a fly.
Thanks. Let's hope them tiger fish hungry. A deal's a deal. Here's a conch.
Okay, we'll go give the shell to partners at work. This is our break, so she always messages me. Right, we need to go in here. I'm gonna switch this light off just now. I don't think we need it, do we? Bit dark. I'll just dim it down a bit. Right, let's give her the shell. Hopefully she'll like that, and then we can get her cross. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Was I not over the thing? No?
Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Then why are you called Jaws? Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, conch, pretty. Swap for the cross, yes or no? Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay, we'll do swapsies.
Swapsies. Not heard that term in a long time. Right, now, we need something to make a shadow, so I'm just wondering if it's the cross. Put that in there. Otherwise, why else would we need to go to all the hassle to get cross?
Snugly into the pen holder.
What you doing now, Jaws?
Knock it off, will ya? There's something you ought to know. I don't buy cute or lost puppy. I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
Why?
Impulse mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
The lantern cast a strong light over the desktop. The light cast a shadow of the cross.
Just what we thought.
And the shadow fell precisely over a small, unnamed island, shaped like a skull.
Is it? Didn't really look like a skull. Skull Island. Is that where we're going?
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
No kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
I never get to leave the house.
That looked like that's where it was supposed.
Yeah, okay. So we're just heading back now. We need to get back. Oh. Rio's boat. Rio's got a boat, hasn't he? A catamaran type thing. A little fishing boat. Let's go see if he'll let us use it.
Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're mad, man.
The rain will keep the zombies indoors. Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no zombies on Zombie Island. At least, not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good. What do you mean, not anymore?
You still want to go?
I guess.
Well, I ain't had no luck with them tiger fish. And with the mood my sister is in, I'll be safer with the zombies.
Off we go. Did the sisters push him into the water? It looked like it, didn't it?
So, this was Zombie Island. Somehow I'd been expecting something more sinister. Come on, Rio. Let's find that treasure.
No, thanks. I'm staying right here.
Oh, come on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
Right. Oh, rock outcrop.
The outcrop was about the only feature on the cliff face. It was too high. I couldn't get up there.
Oh, there's a cliff.
The cliff stopped me getting off the beach. The cliff was steep. Too steep to climb without handholds.
Okay, so straight away
Couldn't find any.
into a puzzle. Out of interest, can we use that to look anywhere? Any rocks, anything? Talk to Rio.
That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Rest it, man. This whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. She was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch.
Okay. Right, how am I going to get up here? Is there anything else? Can we go away along the beach? No. So we have to get up there. Boat.
Rio's boat was strewn with fishing nets and tackle.
Oh.
I was quite happy where I was, relatively speaking.
Can we not get some of the tackle though? And a net to throw up there to climb up. Yeah.
Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
I'm gonna put lots of holes in it.
You planning on catching some fish?
Nope. I'm after a big rock.
Do that.
Well, here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
Back with Nico.
I stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like forever, until suddenly I found myself... Wow!
Underground railway
In
station.
an abandoned London Underground station. This place must have been closed down decades ago.
Okay, what have we got? Got a vending machine, a coin slot, ticket machine.
It was an old chocolate vending machine.
Chocolate.
The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate.
Any coins in the slot?
The tray was empty.
Oh.
The cup was empty.
Oh.
The slot was much too thin for my fingers.
You can use the knife again.
The blade was too thick for the narrow slot.
No. Oh, there's a train coming. Let's have a look at this machine then.
It was an old ticket machine. A sign read, tickets 3D.
3 pence. Right. Can I use it?
The machine looked like it had sold its last ticket a long time ago. It might have been a nice souvenir if it hadn't been torn and dirty.
Can we use that on the slot? No. Can we use that on... No. Right, let's head over here.
The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing. A latch lock stopped me getting into the cupboard.
Open it with a dagger. It's a very handy dagger, this.
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the soft wood frame. The door gave slightly, and then held firm. My fingers were too big to reach into the tiny crack.
I guess we use the dagger again. Oh, we've got a train coming again. She got a flag. Okay, let's use the knife again on the crack.
The blade of the dagger was too thick to get
No.
into the narrow crack.
Anything in my bag? No. Can we use the...
A warning sign saying high voltage convinced me to leave the lights alone. It looked just like the modern one. The date on the poster was before I was born.
So how are we going to get... Can't use that on there. No. No. And we don't have any coins with us. I could go back up. Sleepers.
I'd probably break my neck if I climbed over the sleepers. Or worse, a heel.
Okay. Right, well, we don't have much. I'm just gonna try everything we've got.
The blade was too thick for the narrow slot.
I can't use that on the...
No. That wouldn't work.
Hit it with your bag. What's the handbag for?
There was nothing very useful in my bag. Just a single hair clip.
A hair clip? Just what we needed. We've got a coin.
I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine. I pulled out an old English penny.
Perfect. Right, do we do it on there? I wonder if we put it on there, the needle goes berserk because it's broken. And then we use the needle on this. So why else is that there?
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily and the machine spat out a card.
We're going to use the card over there then.
The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me. The card also had my fortune on it. A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage.
Right, let's use this card on here.
I remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted.
A red button. The train's gonna stop. And then we can get on it. Maybe. It ran a red light.
The train was my ride out of there. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
Hello. Baron. How you doing? Oh, you've been out there cold. Yeah. Baron, a little pet. You would normally see him if I had my camera going, but I don't have it going at the moment. Right, you're wet as well. You want the heater on? Keep warm. There. Right. He might jump up on the desk, he sometimes does. I thought I saw something here. Oh no, it's just a move. Okay. Anything lying about? Doesn't look like it. Anything this way? No. Very quiet area, isn't it? Okay, so we can go into the jungle. Is that two different paths? Or is that... might be two different paths. Nice bit of parallax backgrounding there. Scrolling. Not a lot to interact with. You okay there? Almost look like you could head up that way. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh. No? Pants? No. Well, the net looked as though it was an obvious option then. Oh, branch.
If I jumped, I could just about reach the branch.
Jump then.
Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation. It was a stout, overhanging branch.
Put the net on there. No. Right, we need to put something on there. But he said you could jump.
Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation.
Why won't you jump?
It was a stout, overhanging branch.
Nothing else. Okay, so we need to get past this little boar somehow. And the net was quite... it was looking promising. Okay, I'm just going to go through everything, see if anything works on this. Maybe there's the other route that we could have taken. I'm surprised we can't put the net up there. Unless we have to combine the net with something else.
Nope. Wrong. I wasn't... Wrong. Nope. I wasn't
See, I'm thinking that would have attracted... I'm really surprised the net didn't work on it. And we can't do anything else. Right, I'm going to go back, because I have a feeling there's another route from the cliff top. Why can we get so far over there?
climbing the tree was...
Okay. Go back this way and then we'll go the other route. Because this looked like another direction, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, a swamp. We've got some reeds. I wonder what we can use that for. Can I take more reeds?
Was enough.
Okay.
Nothing, I mean nothing, would possess me to step into that swamp.
Okay, so that's... Oh! He's wandering round further. Little steps there, it looks like. There's a
There was
layer.
something in that hole beneath the rock.
Oh, can we use the stick to... Where did the reed... Oh, there. Didn't recognise the reed.
The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off. Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing.
Hmm. Can we go further that way? No. I haven't saved all morning. I usually save now and again. Let's just do a save. 4 hours in and I haven't saved it. Oh, what's that?
What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
So, what are we gonna... We need to get rid of the boar somehow. We tried the net. We've got this reed now. Why did the animal chew the end off?
The reed was a lot shorter since that creature had savaged it.
Can I use that as a blowtorch? A blow dart? Ah, can we use that on the boar?
The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous.
Right, let's try that on the boar. And then, I'm guessing we have to jump up onto the branch. He said he could jump up onto it. There's the boar, right. The highly dangerous boar.
boar's expression said, "Forget it, Stobart."
I would have thought that would have worked. Why didn't that work?
The poisoned dart was loosely lodged inside the reed.
Oh, it worked that time. I think we better run. Oh, the branch fell down. It hurt his backside. Can we take the branch?
That branch had helped me all it was going to.
Okay, never mind then. Can we go keep going this way, or can we go? Oh, we can go that way. Alright. Should we go that way? We can go both ways. I'm going to go this way first. I really need to go for a quick bio break. I shall be back in a minute.